Do you know what it means to style a garment or an outfit? Did you know that flat garment sketches in the fashion industry should not have styling? In this video, we are going to explore this topic about styling and why it's important for fashion designers, portfolios, and garment industry use. For this video, I have some garment sketches that I'm utilizing as a visual aid. You can download those through the link in the description. Then use that to take any notes throughout this video. In the fashion industry, flat sketches are used to identify and showcase the details of the design. So let's look at this in more detail now. Flat sketches showcase entire garments in an outfit. Each garment is drawn separately. The sketches do not show styling, which means how the garment is worn. For example, if we were going to style this outfit, we might put the sweater vest on top of the blouse, and the pants would then be behind the blouse to create an entire outfit. But for portfolio and garment industry use, we need to have the entire garments shown. And this is more of a technical sketch. So each garment is represented very clearly so the pattern maker and the factory can follow those sketches. It also helps communicate to product development teams and merchandisers or product managers. Why would we want each garment piece drawn out totally separately? Besides seeing all the technical details and it being utilized in product development, we also use each garment sketch individually to mix and match the collection. For example, a merchandiser or a product manager might want to see how many different outfits they could create from this top with the rest of the collection. This is called a mini collection or capsule collection, and often the designer will start creating that collection. Then the merchandising takes place and we decide what sort of garments can go together. Sometimes the product manager or merchandiser might brief in to the collection. We need to have this many tops, this many bottoms, and we need to have this many outfit combinations. Having all the items within an outfit drawn separately allows the designer to mix and match the items to create a cohesive collection. This process is referred to as merchandising, and it's an integral step in the design process. And when we have multiple different garments that are mixed and matched, those can be referred to as separates. Styling is not included in flat garment sketches for the portfolio or for the garment industry. Styling refers to how the garment is worn, and this means not only the garment, but also the outfit. Styling could include things like tucking a shirt into a pair of pants, or cuffing the bottom of a sleeve, or layering up different garments. Let's get into this topic further with visuals. During the process, when we start with a technical sketch, and then we start rendering the collection, meaning we're adding color to mix and match the collection together, then we might add some styling details to the garments. For example, this same exact sketch, we've rolled up the sleeves to create cuffs. This is a specific look that the designer wants to showcase in that style, and sometimes those little styling details can help in the sales process or merchandising process. This is an example of a tech pack sketch. I'm going to get into this more later on, but you can see that we have the technical sketch and then we have a close-up of how the styling is, meaning how the garment should be worn by the end customer. So we always have that technical sketch, and then in addition to it, we might have a styling sketch on the side. Even though flat garment sketches are more 2D than 3D, we can still do a few things to add a bit of depth to them. For example, a few wrinkles might add a little bit of an effect to it that makes it look more like fabric. And slight curves to the hem might give it a little bit more depth instead of having just a straight hem at the bottom of a shirt or the bottom of a sleeve or pants. Sometimes if those flat garment sketches are too flat, it can be difficult for some people to visualize the garment. That could include teams like salesmen or upper management or buyers and merchandisers. They might not be able to visualize the products if it's too flat. This is why later in the process, after creating that flat garment sketch in the garment industry, those flat sketches are often colored up to give it a bit more depth. Let's talk about styling for personal use. If you're creating flat garment sketches for yourself or for a client, you might choose to do the additional step of drawing out that flat sketch as an entire outfit with styling. That way it gives your client or yourself a visual of how you might wear that outfit. So you're drawing your garments and you're designing them. It's going to be for yourself or for a client, and you might want to showcase those items in a complete outfit. This is called styling. So we have the cuffs rolled, we have the vest on top of the blouse, creating kind of a shirring effect, almost looking more like a skirt now. And then we have the collar coming outside of the vest. We have the pants underneath the blouse. And so all of these garments together are creating a complete outfit. This would be an example of styling for personal use. Other styling details could be something like folding up cuffs of hems, including pants, or flipping a collar up if you have a foldable collar. Other things could include tying the bottom of a garment into a little tie. Another styling detail could be having a big wide neckline and letting it drop off the shoulder. That would be the way the garment is worn as a styling feature. Another thing could be a long-sleeved garment. Maybe you have it bunched up and turned into a 3/4 length sleeve with a little bit of gathering in the sleeve. That would be how the garment is worn. As far as pants go, a styling feature could be even something like sagging, meaning you wear the garment lower than what it was intended to be worn, and the waistline might sit and rest a little bit lower. The way the garments are cuffed. In the 80s, we folded the garments inward to create little pleats vertically, and then we rolled up the cuffs to make them really tight cuffs and kind of a blouson effect. In the garment industry and for portfolios, generally you would not showcase this item as a complete outfit unless for specific merchandising usage, it might be requested by marketing teams. Or it could be an additional thing that the designer does besides the technical sketches in order to help sell his vision of the collection to the buyers or to the merchandisers. So once again, advantages of having each garment separately, we can mix and match that collection to make sure we have a cohesive collection. It also gives us the technical details like the top stitching. We can see the entire garments individually, and the advantages of an outfit with styling of how the garment is worn. It gives us a full visual of what this looks like all together. So always think of the way that the garment might be worn and showcase that as ideas to either buyers in addition to the technical sketches, or to your clients or to yourself. And it gives you another visual for how the garments might look. Don't forget to download those free visuals that go along with this video. We're going to be utilizing that in the coming videos with rendering. It's going to be a fun homework assignment, and you can go ahead and download it now so you're ready for the next one. These visual sketches were taken directly from the fashion design book, and we are going to continually use this for more examples. The fashion design book is an entire library of silhouettes and style details, and it helps you create flat garment sketches through videos just like this. In case you don't have the fashion design book, it comes in a standard and a curvy plus size edition, and you can find that book on Amazon and most online book retail stores, plus there's a link in the description below. I'm Gina Renee, and I teach online pattern making and design courses so that you can design and sew clothes you love that fit. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you liked this video. If so, give me the thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.